In today's video, we are going to learn about the classification of carbohydrates, and the further subtopic that we are going to cover in this video is the introduction of those classification, the classification, subtypes, and then there is an interesting quiz waiting for you guys. As we already discussed in the last video that carbohydrates are further divided into three groups: monosaccharide, oligosaccharide, and polysaccharide. Monosaccharides are aldose, glucose, ketose, and fructose, right? And oligosaccharide can be disaccharide, tetra, or pentasaccharides. So in this video, we are going to cover monosaccharides and the oligosaccharides. So let's start. Monosaccharides. Monosaccharides are the simple sugar. These are the simple sugars. They are sweet in taste. They are easily soluble in water. They cannot be hydrolyzed into further simple sugar because they are already simple sugar. Chemically, they always have an either polyhydroxyaldehyde or ketone, right? So all carbon atom in a monosaccharide except one have an hydroxyl group like hydroxyl group. They always have that. So the sugar with aldehyde group is called as aldose sugar here, as you can see. The sugar with the aldehyde group is the aldose sugar, and the sugar with the keto group is called as the keto sugar, as you can see here in this picture. So this is basically the structure of glyceraldehyde, a 3C sugar, and the aldehyde form is the glyceraldehyde, and the ketonic form is dihydroxyacetone, right? In nature, it has seen that monosaccharides with 3 to 7 carbon atoms are mostly found, right? So the one with the 3 carbon are trioses, with the 4 one are tetroses, with the 5 carbon are pentoses, and with the 6 carbon are hexoses. The 7 one are heptoses, right? So they have the journal formula of CH2O n, where n is the whole number from 3 to many thousands. Okay, so true trioses that we have just explained in the previous slide, they intermediate in respiration and photosynthesis. जो tetroses होती हैं, they are always very rare in nature. These one, the 4C are very rare in nature and occur only in some bacteria. Pentoses and hexoses are the most common, like these one. These are the most common. Okay, so as you can see, the most important hexose is a glucose. Here you can see a hexose sugar, glucose, and a pentose sugar is ribose. Here you can see this one is an. These both contain the aldo group with them. This is a 5 carbon, we can say, structure, and this one is a 6 carbon structure. But the most common one is the glucose, that is a hexose, a 6 carbon sugar. Most of the monosaccharide, they always form a ring structure when they are in solution. So when in solution, they form a ring structure. For example, ribose will form a five-cornered ring known as ribofuranose. The ribose here, it is making a five-cornered ring structure that is known as ribofuranose, whereas the glucose will form a six-cornered ring known as glycopyranose, like this one. it's a six cornered, and this one is a five cornered, right? It has yeah. So this is the ribose and this is the glucose. In free state, the glucose is present in fruits, in dates, in grapes, in figs. It's abundant, it's present there. Our blood normally contain about 0.08% of glucose. In the combined form, it is present in many disaccharides and polysaccharides, right? Like starch, cellulose, and glycogen, they yield glucose on complete hydrolysis. So glucose is naturally produced in green plant which take carbon dioxide from the air, then water from the soil to synthesize glucose, right? So as you can see in this reaction, carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of light and chlorophyll giving you glucose plus oxygen. So energy that is consumed in this process is provided by what? By sunlight, right? This is why this process is called as photosynthesis, and the synthesis of 10 gram of glucose, 717.6 kilocalorie of solar energy is required. Like अगर 10 ग्राम of glucose synthesize होता है तो उसमें 717.6 किलो कैलोरी solar energy लगती है. It's noteworthy, right? This energy is stored in the glucose molecule as chemical energy and become available in all organisms when it is oxidized in the body. Then there is quiz time. So the five-cornered ring structure is what? A five-cornered ring structure is glucose, ribose, or carbon. We know that ribose always formed a five-cornered ring structure and glucose always form a six-cornered um, ring structure. A pentose sugar is what? A pentose sugar जो कि pentose sugar फाइव कार्बन शुगर होती है. पेंटोज मेन फाइव कार्बन शुगर राइट, वो क्या होती है? ग्लूकोज और इट्स राइबोज और इट्स कार्बन. As we already know that the 5 carbon sugar is pentose and ribose is a pentose sugar. So here the correct answer is ribose. So this basically conclude the end of this lesson. And if you guys got any query, you can ask them below in the comment section and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching.